Hey, what's up, garden friends? Jeff here, Tropical Plant Party. How's everybody doing? I hope you're good. I'm great. It is a beautiful night. Someone requested not too long ago I do another night video. It's been a while. I haven't really been able to do anything like that because I'm still kind of getting the garden set up and all the lighting and whatnot. I do have a planter that I need to do. And since it's such a lovely night, I thought, let's go ahead, have a little drink, and plant up these boots. Might be a little bit dark, I'm sorry. Hold on, I can make this better. Boom! There we go. Look. Hey, fancy things are happening. Okay, alright, calm down, guys. No, but seriously, calm down. We got a video to film here. Anybody know how to make this stop? Okay. There we go. Something tells me that's probably going to happen again. I just got these things, still kind of learning. I'm still kind of learning how to work them. Just a little bit of background here on these boots. These boots, every year, are a thorn in my side. And that's largely because the top is kind of stupid and hard to plant. The way it's curved in here, you can't really just center something. That looks kind of like a bite. For example, sometimes when I'm planting things, there's a little bit of a shift with expectations versus reality. Hopes versus reality. Kind of like right here, for example. This right here is one of my favorite plants right now. This is the Angel Face Wedgwood Blue Summer Snapdragon. I believe it's an Angelonia hybrid. So I have these Diamond Frost Euphorbias, which I'm always loving. Bacopa that I ripped out of a different pot, just to see if this would work. I had to pull it out of the other pot anyways, don't worry, but it'll be fine. I'm replanting the pot that it was in. Remember the Gerber Daisy video? I'm redoing those with succulents. Look at how good that Bacopa looks in there. That's beautiful. It kind of covers the pot too much though, in my opinion. I think these are actually kind of distracting, so let's just weed that down a little bit. That's better. I was saying, I feel like it covers a little bit too much of the pot. It does look really pretty though. It's just gonna keep growing and get more and more dense. I don't know if it's going to work. Alright, now it may be kind of hard to tell. This is the way I sort of faux plant things up. With this Angel Face Wedgwood Blue Snapdragon in the middle, 2 Diamond Frost Euphorbias on the side, and the Bacopa in the middle. Looks pretty, but it's not going to work. This Angel Face Begonia, or not Begonia, what's it? The Wedgwood Blue Snapdragon. From what I've seen in pictures, these get pretty big. They also don't really like to have their roots messed with too much, which is why I'm not straight up faux planting this entire thing. And they like drier conditions, which the Euphorbia would probably be okay with. The Bacopa, maybe not as much. Also likes really full, intense sun. That's not going to work for my front porch. See, where these are going, they're only going to get anywhere from 3 to 5 hours of sun, and part of that's going to be filtered. See, part sun to shade plant needs to go in these. Now, it's morning sun. So it's like, well, wait a minute. What about an anthurium? An out-of-focus anthurium. Maybe with some wandering yew coming down the front. That could look kind of cool, and also double as a houseplant in the wintertime. Problem here, though, it doesn't really match anything I've going on my front porch. I mean, anthuriums are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, but that bright red, it's not really going to work with all the soft pinks and whites that I have up there, so I have to think of something else. That's what I remembered. I put way too much thought into this. These are boots. They should just be fun. They don't have to make sense. Over this last year, I've been trying to get away from the mentality that everything has to be symmetrical at all times. That's just not the way nature works. If it's a planting that is like framing something, then yeah, I want symmetry. And I think it's because these two boots, like, you know, it's a left and a right. I want them to be symmetrical, but it's just doesn't need to be that way. And really, you should just have fun with this. So I was thinking to myself, what's something I wanted to have with all my other planters on the front porch that I wasn't able to incorporate already? Well, there's 2 different plants. Fuchsias, which I always love, and this Island Breeze Hosta. Not gonna, why won't you focus? Come on, is it because I took you out of auto mode? There we go, kind of. Island Breeze Hosta. It's a good candidate for the part shade. It has nice color on it. Hostas remind me of rain, which makes sense for these rain boots. So maybe I'm overthinking this. Let's just try this out. Keep it fun and simple. Do a fuchsia over the front with a hosta in the top. The other nice thing here is I can kind of divide them up slightly to make them fit into these top notches better. And there we go. I think that looks nice. One hosta is maybe a little bit wonky. We can fix that. No big deal. And there it is. I think the Island Breeze works really well in here because of the red on the stems. I like that it's a light variegation, it's a green variegation, it's not full of a lot of yellow or white. Just green, soothing, relaxing. The fuchsias are lovely and dainty, so they need a little bit of deadheading. That's just the way fuchsias are. And they're slower growing where I live. The fuchsias aren't going to be likely to take over the front of that pot anytime soon. I also really like that the hostas are perennial. Now the fuchsias are an annual where I live. They're typically annuals below zones 9 and 8. There's so many different varieties. I don't know what variety this is. It was just sold as an assorted fuchsia, which isn't always great for heat tolerance, but is what it is. It's pretty, and that's all I care about right now. Hosta boots. Does it make sense? And it's never going to, because these are boots. These guys will appreciate the morning sun they're going to get on my front porch. It shouldn't be too intense for them, but I will have to keep an eye on the fuchsia just to be safe. I think the hosta will probably be just fine. Even though this is labeled as a part shade hosta, usually they can get a little bit more white than you would think. And that might be what encourages more red in the stems. I don't know, I haven't grown this variety before. Not that I'm advising you ignore what a plant tag says. Follow the directions on your labels. But I mean, today, we're breaking rules. Except, not really, because if I was breaking the rules, I would have put that snapdragon in there, wouldn't I? But anywho, just thought I'd bring you along for what goes on in my head when I have creativity blocks. And how I tend to resolve that, which has nothing to do with that. Sometimes it's just about talking it out, saying things out loud. Helps get a little bit of clarity. Yeah, no, that's certainly not the answer. And this is so pretty! But as always, hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, it helps the video so much, and I really appreciate every single one of those. Thank you. Subscribe as well, I upload multiple times a week. I'll link all my social media stuff down below, down there in the roots of the video. You can follow me, I'll follow you back. We can look at each other's plant pictures. It's a fun time. Alright, and most importantly everybody, as always, keep on growing.